the cost versus value conversation comes up really often on projects. So I don't agree with you that we don't think that way. We actually do think that way.
What is the future for cities? Do you want to learn more about them? Do you want to know how others think about them? Do you want to be part of the conversation? Then this is the right place.
Welcome to What is the Future for Cities podcast. I will interview Sarah Bridges, Technical Director at Aurecon and Director of Precinct Planning within the AJM Joint Venture. We will talk about her vision for the future of cities, public transport, removing bad solutions, collision of ideas, and many more.
When I say that we think about it, we do think about it, but do we act on it on a day-to-day basis? Not so well. I've been in many a conversation where we've made compromise, and the compromise has come from one of those forces bubbling up and being louder than the long-term benefits. And so the ability for us to be able to compromise, that's how we're made. We compromise all the time. That almost defines us as human beings in some ways, I believe. From an identity perspective, how you deal with your compromises is pretty important. It's the same with cities. How cities deal with their compromises is critical. Do they compromise understanding that the compromise will have just a short-term impact, or will that compromise have a long-term impact? And being able to describe that and negotiate that on a day-to-day basis is pretty important. And I think that's where having the right people at the table at the right time is really important. As I say, no one person can solve those problems. You really need to be able to have a robust and constructive conversation when you get to that point of compromise. It's all good and well to say, here's our purpose. Getting to that purpose is only good as the implementation plan. That implementation plan is only as good as our ability to collaborate and constructively compromise as we go along.
Find out more in episode 326 with Sarah Bridges on the
What is the Future for Cities podcast.